Hope you're doing well. Going to do a video. I'm going to show you a couple of charts based off of an old Substack out of December of 2022. And the reason why I'm going to do this is I'm going to show you through charts, and I'm going to go much in greater depth in a video in the real estate crash course to really reaffirm people in where we are in this real estate cycle, why I know that homes are about to explode, inventory is about to explode, and the price of homes are going to go down. You're not going to hear this anywhere else because most people can't see it for what it really is. And this is identical to the last cycle, but greater, almost like on a factor of 10. All right. So it says right here, and this is out of, now I want you to mind you, this is out of December of 2022. Okay. So a little bit less than a year ago. Existing home sales decreased to 4.09 million SAR in November. It says here, existing home sales declined for the 10th month in a row in November. According to National Association of Realtors, all four major U.S. regions recorded month-over-month, year-over-year declines. Now, a lot of people would read that title and they would think, okay, yeah, that's been like the case for the last couple of years. That is not the case. I'm going to show you some charts that'll blow your mind. Total existing home sales, completed transactions that include single-family homes, townhomes, condominiums, and co-ops waned 7.7% in October to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 4.9 million in November. Total housing inventory registered at the end of November was 1.14 million units, which was down 6.6% from October. And people are like, yeah, well, that makes sense. Less inventory, prices are going up, especially because, you know, the dumb money's flowing in. So let me start with this chart. It says here the sales rate was below the consensus forecast. Now, this is what you need to understand about this chart. And let me start here. This chart starts in 1994. The recession of 94 isn't shown in this because it was right before that. But from 1994 till 2006, this was existing home sales. So this is 1994 right here. This is 2006. Home sales just going up, up, and up. Now we saw a fall, right, in home prices where they bottomed, not during the Great Recession, which is that massive band, but past the Great Recession. We were already out of the Great Recession, and this was in between 2010 and 2011. Then we see this other march up. Now, I want you to understand why. First off, from here to here, we had rates going down in a downward trajectory, right? Until right about here, 2004, we started seeing the Federal Reserve start raising rates until it hit a top, and then we saw a collapse. Same thing here. We saw Federal Reserve lowering rates from here down, and then they stayed low, artificially low, super for a long time. And then we saw this, the COVID drop, and then we see this. Now, this is what is very important to understand. This point matches this bottom, and it hasn't even gotten to the bottom of 2009 yet. All right. These are sales. That means a very, very tight market, right? The reason why it was tight back in 2010, 2011 is because everybody was getting foreclosed on. And there was this period of time that it takes banks to foreclose on people. They were renting. Things weren't hitting the market because they were sort of in a suspended state, right? Because they were going through the legal process of getting those homes to turn back over and be available on the market. All right. All right. So there's that chart. Check this out. It says here, sales year over year, not seasonally adjusted. It says the second graph shows existing home sales and this is something that everyone should understand. Blue represents home sales in 2021, and then you see home sales in 2022, red, obviously falling off, and they've gotten much worse in 2023. All right? Super simple. This is what I want to show people, and this is what people don't understand, and it's something as simple as this that proves the point of where housing's going to go. All right. Everyone says we're in a housing crisis, right? That there are less homes available. That's absolutely not the case. There wasn't a massive fire that took out all the homes that were built in the last 20 years across the country. All right. They're all still standing. Okay. Do you agree with that? Type 1 if you understand that. Like a big a monsoon has not destroyed all of the millions of homes built in the last 20, 30 years. They're all still there. All right. And as a matter of fact, we have new construction. Okay. What you see, what you actually have is during times of low interest rates, historically low, On the back 1/3 of that timeline, let's say interest rates have been low for 10 years, right? The first 2/3 of that time, right? Let's say the first 6 or 7 years, the dumb money, and I mean dumb money, uneducated, like can't even pick up a book on real estate or really have a good conversation, like an educated conversation about real estate trends or why real estate goes up, why real estate goes down, things like that. People like that, they don't buy in that first couple 2/3 of ultra low rates. What happens is it takes them so long to hear it over and over. Billy down the street's making money flipping houses. Sally just bought a house and it's appreciated $60,000 in the last couple of years. Tom down the street is building homes. And what happens is they hear this over and over, and it takes so long to get through their brain that all of a sudden they go, man, my rent keeps going up. Well, yeah, it's true, because rent's going up as homes are going up, because as home, payments go up, rents are easily tracked behind that. And they go, man, there's got to be something. And it forces them, wait a minute, all those people that are making money in real estate, my rent's going up. I wonder how much it would cost to buy a house. And in the last 1/3, you have that blow off top. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. This is not a housing crisis. What happens is you have more people that would be renters that are now diving into the real estate market. This is a chart of housing inventory. Okay, existing home inventory. All right, for sale. And I want to show you, first off, this starts in 1999, all right? Right as the dot-com bubble was hitting its peak and then popping and going down. You see here, this is 1999. Housing started to increase, right? Available inventory. Why did that happen? Well, it's because people started seeing the money making in homes, and they started to revolve. They started to turn over, and they started buying and selling homes, right? And then right about here, that's when all the people because I started buying homes right in 2001, right here, okay? The Federal Reserve was lowering rates from the dot-com bubble into this time, and then they started to raise rates in 2004. And what you see is when they started to raise rates, all this building exploded. And we see all this inventory in the market, new tract homes for sale, things like that. And then it exploded because that foolish money rushed right in. Now, this is the most important part of this chart. Ever since the bubble popped and inventory peaked in 2007, man, this is amazing. Look at where it's been going down from there all the way down ever since. This is not a 2-year ago thing, but all this time as homes are going down in price, inventory is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Why is that? Well, interest rates have been dropping ever since that peak. Okay? Now, where are we now? We are right here again, but over here. The reason why I say that is because interest rates are rising, and it's just now that point where you see all those foolish people in the last 2-3 years rushing into houses going, oh my gosh, if I don't buy now, rates going up, I got to get in. Inventory is hitting the market, and you're going to see the census data come out in January that's going to show all these new homes, the spec homes that closed, that were off market, all these off market homes during a hot time. They don't hit until the census data comes. It's not real time. And you're going to see this massive, these numbers of all this inventory that's hitting the market, and they can't sell it. And this rollover effect in people not able to move, but as layoffs start happening and getting worse, they're going to start moving. And you're going to see this get worse. It's going to be amazing. But nobody talks about this because they don't know that these are the exact same cycles that happened in 2006, 2008, that time period. And that's the time period we're in right now, a time period of, okay, rates have gotten super high, nobody can move. Oh crap, people are losing their jobs now because the financial sector is going down. Exactly what's happening right now. I put a few links down below of the real estate crash course. If the course is not $250, it's not on sale. But I'll tell you this, there's a new class coming out, and because I do these on purpose with specific timing, because now people are having that finally figured out, and they're going, oh, I got to sell my house. I can't sell my house. Nobody's showing up. I made a new course. It should be done by this next week, called Home Seller Pro, and everyone is included in that owns the real estate crash course. So it's like getting 2 courses for the price of 1. And then after that, the prices are all going to get readjusted. I hope you have a great day. The Real Estate Ninja is out.